Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, I didn't take my daily vitamins yet. Hold up, this is my vitamin D plus K12. This is my fish oil. This is my vitamin C. Sponsored? Taking vitamins? Oh, you mean like the vitamin company? No, I don't even know if it's good, to be honest. And then my creatine. This one always makes me feel like a drug addict. I don't take finasteride because I don't need it. How's it going, chat? Welcome back to the stream today. Sorry I'm a bit late. I spent literally 10 hours today on a shoot for probably one of the funniest things I'll ever make. Which might sound like an exaggeration. I think it's true, though. I think it's fucking true. But today, chat, we're going to talk about Mr. Bean. Good old Mr. Beast. Thank you very much for the 18 months in the Parasocial Club, Winnie. Thank you. Hi, Lud. Hello. Cackle Spit, thank you for joining the Parasocial Club. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. When did you jump out of a helicopter? Or was it clickbait? It's not clickbait. We're going to talk about it today, man. Today, I told you yesterday, today's going to be a short stream chat because I wanted to watch the MrBeast video. It came out a little bit earlier. Dude, you know how I know MrBeast is famous?
I wish you could eat a ghost pepper right now. That's just the kind of content I am looking for right now. I can mail you some if you like, we grow them.
What, dude, but if you mailed it to me, I wouldn't get it right now, so I wouldn't be making it right now. And then by the time you might want it, you might not even want to watch it. So maybe we shouldn't do it. You know what? Let's just not do it. Hey, Lud, the 49ers and Ravens are for sure going all the way. Rip the Cowboys. Well, the Cowboys are already out, right? I think the Ravens are going all the way. I think the Lions are going all the way. Give me a Lions-Ravens Super Bowl. Who would win in a fight, a lion or a raven? What is this title? What's the title? MrBeast made me jump out of a helicopter at gunpoint. I forgot I made that the title. Lion? That's so brain dead? Why? I feel like a raven is smart enough to not get pawed at by a lion, and they could go, and then fucking sideswipe with their claws. I feel like you guys are going as simplistic as lion big equal win, you know? When are we getting dubbin emotes? That's not a bad idea. Talk to Tim. Tim! He's working on it. What happened to that poker game with Magnus Carlsen and MrBeast? Oh, I'm going to do a poker game at some point. But probably a summer thing. It's probably a summer thing. I got too much going on early part of the year. Anyway, chat, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. How we doing today? I know it's a bit late, Saturday evening. I appreciate you spending it with me here. We're going to be watching a MrBeast video. In fact, I've been keeping this under wraps for a little bit. I've been keeping secrets. From y'all. But for most of 2022, well, let's just back up a bit. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I've been made by two men. The first guy is Jay Schlatt, who's some of my most viewed videos on this channel and my most viewed clips. The second guy has the most viewed video on my channel. I buried $100,000. Go find it. And that, of course, is MrBeast, okay? He literally has the most viewed video on my damn channel, and it's his video. All right? He made the video. I get to keep the money. He made the video. I'm keeping the money. But that was 2022, and a lot of time has passed since then, and I haven't really done as much content with MrBeast. In 2022, we had this video. I took that private jet to go see MrBeast. I did 24 hours on a private island that I vlogged with MrBeast. A lot of MrBeast stuff happened, but 2023 was not the year of the beast, at least for me. We're talking damn near 2 years ago for most of this. Because I got busy, you know? I got off-brand now. I had some of my own events going on that I had to worry about. So I wasn't able to, at the drop of a hat, fly across the country or the world to do a MrBeast shoot. Thank you, Knave of Spades, for the 50 gifted. I appreciate it. And I'll be honest. I thought he forgot about me. All right? I'm not even mad. I don't care. Right? I'm unoffended. He's got his own shit going on. I got my own shit going on. But I started to realize that in a MrBeast video alongside Carl and Chris would not be Ludwig or Laser Beam, a.k.a. fellow YouTubers. It was like, oh, bro, check it out. I'm here with Academy-nominated actor Justin Timberlake. Oh, what's up? I'm MrBeast. I'm in Mark Cuban's asshole. You know what I mean? It just felt like there was not as much room for little old Ludwig when you got fucking Tom Brady, all right, kissing his son for 15 minutes of his 60-minute video. Okay? Pete Davidson making 9/11 jokes in his videos. Where is little old Ludwig supposed to slide into the picture? All right? You could say I got the short end of the squeeze. So because of that, I figured they just forgot about me. You know, and not even forgot about me. More accurately, I figured they'd moved on from me. From little old Ludwig. But then I got a call. I got a call that $Beast was doing one of his iconic video series. $1 versus a number nobody can fathom. $250 million island. And not only did I get the call, I kind of got the offer. MrBeast hits me up. He says, hey, Ludwig, how about you come visit an island? And you know what? I'll even sweeten the deal. I will send you an itinerary of every single island we are going to visit and let you pick which one you want to go on. And I was like, son of a bitch, I'm in. You know, because the MrBeast videos I've done, they're fun. But it wasn't like the, hey, let's go to a $100 million hotel. It was like, hey, what if we strand ourselves for 30 hours and a plane crash? You know? Hey, what if we follow along people all day who are like bounty hunters to see who will win the most money? All right? I guess I did go to one private island in Panama. That was really nice. That was like $50K a night. But you get the idea. I wanted the fancy MrBeast video. And so he offers me this thing. And he's like, which one do you want to do? And I'm like, oh, please let me go to a $250 million island. Because that's the craziest shit I've ever heard of. I cannot fathom that amount of money. I've made a lot of money in my life, in my head at least. And this island is more than I will ever make in my life, like times fucking 10. Let me go to that damn island. And he's like, hell yeah, let's do it. So that was the game plan. Until a week before the video was supposed to come out. Or excuse me, that was until a week before the video was supposed to be filmed. I double booked myself. I don't know how I did this. I don't know how I fucked it up. But the exact day that I was supposed to go to the island, I had some other sponsorship that I had to do. And I was like, oh, no. You know, because I feel like a fucking jealous ex-girlfriend staring at my phone like, and rather than seeing my ex engaged with someone else, it's MrBeast, you know, hanging on the shoulder of Tom Brady and Mark Cuban and Pete Davidson. They're going 4-way. And this one time he calls me up and he says, "What you doing tonight, baby girl?" I'm busy. So I'm like, oh, fuck, it's Jover. It's Jover. And so I make a decision. The only thing I can do is basically do a 24-hour turnaround and fly to some island that they rented out in like Florida or some shit and go there the next day. And so that's exactly what I do. So I hit up Jimmy. I say, Jimmy, call the private fucking jet. I'm coming to Florida, baby. And he says, we don't do private jets anymore. And I was like, what? What's going on? Let's do the private jet thing. You know, private jet. He's like, yeah, well, we can book you the flight. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. He's like, Comfort Plus only. What? Comfort Plus? Heavens. We're going to sit behind the wing? Okay. But I make my way over to Florida to film at a private island. And all I really understand is that they're going to several different islands. And the island we are supposed to go to is the experiential island. It's not a big island by any means, but it is a private island and it has a bunch of water sports. And so that's the idea. Anyway, a lot of stuff happened at this island. Before we get to it, I figure it would be worthwhile watching some of the video together. $1 versus $250 million private island. Now, I have not watched this. I don't know how long I am in this video. I'm assuming it's like 30 seconds because I was on one of the islands, which is this freeze frame here, but that's the entirety of my trip. It was just the one island out of, I think, the 10 or so they went to. So let's watch this video together. I have yet to see it because I've been shooting all day. And I'll give some extra context in stories as to how I ended up in the position that I ended up in, which, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, was jumping off of a helicopter 20 feet in the air.
Letting them jump? This is a $250 million private island. Literally anything you could ever want is...
Dude, I found out, by the way, when they do those shots where it zooms out, he's not actually saying anything.
This is a $250 million private...
Because they obviously can't record the audio as good as an audio booth, which makes sense. But then I was next to him while he was doing it one time, and he was like, pee-pee poo-poo, pee-pee poo. And I was like, damn, these guys are pros.
Private island. Literally anything you could ever want is on this private island. And I'm going to show you the difference between this and a $150 million luxury island.
There's no difference. There's no difference between 150 million and 250 million. That's the same fucking thing. It's everything you want.
A massive $45 million island, a $5 million frozen island, all the way down to the world's cheapest private island. That thing. I'm starting to realize we might not all fit on it. First step on my brand new island. Here's your $1.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for selling it to me.
It's yours now, buddy.
Let's check out what I just bought. My first impression.
That's not an island. That's moss. He just scammed you. That has to be a scam.
It's a lot smaller than I thought. When you pay $1, you get a random pile of bricks, an old toilet. I found the restroom. And a bunch of random wooden poles.
There's more poles than square feet on this thing.
They're actually called pylons.
Let's pile onto that boat and leave.
And as you can see, there's nothing
That's a fucking stupid joke. God damn it. God damn it, Carl, you got me.
here. So I'm gonna blow it up.
Okay. Dude, I think we have to stop MrBeast from blowing up islands so much. It's been an obsession in his past few videos. I'm a little concerned because I don't think it is a far-fetched idea to imagine MrBeast running for president, right? And after Donald Trump won the presidency, I think anyone has the potential to win. It's honestly just about how fucking famous they are. I just think it's a bad habit for him to be forming now. Because there's a non-zero chance he'll be the president one day, you know? This is what I'm thinking about here.
But later in this video, we're going to a $150 million island and also a $250 million super island. But first, we're gonna head over to the $1 million island called Monkey Island.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes,
monkey.
you heard me right. This island is literally swarmed with hundreds of monkeys. I can see why it's called Monkey Island. What's this monkey?
It's Odie.
Oh, Odie took my orange. Okay. Monkey seafood, monkey take. All the monkeys on this island have a strategy for interacting with people. They gaslight you into thinking that you're friends, and then they steal your food.
You can have it.
Dude, there was this in Japan. I went to this island in Japan that had a bunch of monkeys on it. It was a fake island at a zoo, and Connor brought us there for this IRL stream. And you had to put a towel on the back of your neck because the monkeys would just have shit hanging out of their ass, and they would just take dumps on you. And I was like, wow, this makes it so much less cute, but it is still somewhat cute. But man, I wish they weren't shitting on me.
You can have it. I love this monkey. There's a monkey on the boat.
And if you're wondering where you and your friends are gonna sleep on this island,
Yeah.
suspended above the water are 6 luxury cabanas, which house both humans and monkeys.
The monkey's grabbing the GoPro, Jimmy.
Sir, we need this for filming. I just need to borrow this. Thank you. Okay, I got my camera back. You want to? Whoops. Oh!
Yes, he wants your hat.
Okay, you can have that, sir. By the end of this, I'm gonna be naked. The monkeys are stealing everything. And the monkeys are not even the coolest part of this island.
The
See,
orange
this
juice.
island isn't even an island at all.
What?
It's actually on top of a massive underwater plant network that emerged from the sand and water to create this illusion of an island that we see today. Is this $1 million island or $1 million bush? Because there's no land.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I think an island.
What did that mean? So is it kind of like Pacifilog Town from Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, which is not an island, but a series of structures made from wood?
Island is what you make of it.
And on the other side of the island, there's even a private relaxation area and a beachfront massage parlor.
Nolan,
I'm trying not to fall in the water.
I'm about to get a massage with a monkey.
That's really cool.
Notice how all the water around you is freezing.
What?
Whoa! That took a lot of effort. And we put that much effort in to convey that the $5 million island is very cold. And where we're going next, most of the year looks like this. But it's going to look like this. No joke, this island is so cold right now that the lake around it is actually frozen solid. Which means to get there, we're gonna be using an interesting vehicle.
Okay, look, I don't want to call it clickbait, but can you call it a $5 million island if it's frozen over and connected by frozen water? Can you call it that is my question. I'm not being controversial here. I'm just asking questions. It's frozen over and they're driving like a damn road vehicle on it.
Yeah, apparently snowmobiles are just too basic for this island. It just had to be hovercrafts.
Awesome.
Talk about arriving in fashion.
And it only took about 30 seconds of being outside the hovercraft
Is Antarctica an archipelago? An archipelago?
for the gang to be frozen solid.
How cold is it?
It's 0 degrees Celsius.
Pretty cold, man.
He's more like a 70 guy.
And so they hurried over to these futuristic self-heated huts to stay warm.
Oh, this is so small. Wait, there's no room for you in here. We're gonna have to cuddle then.
And these huts are able to stay here completely year-round, because not only can they float on warm, peaceful lake water.
See, that's swag. Dude, that would be, that'd be kind of horrifying, though. I don't know if I would like to be in a hut that I feel trapped on.
But they also do just fine in the dead of winter. But at least in the winter, you get a great view of the northern
For
lights.
$5 million, you basically get a winter wonderland.
And while staying on this island, you're given unlimited 5-star food.
I think he thinks we speak Finnish.
Elikkä tämmönen perinteinen suomalainen.
Yeah, no, I vibe with that. It looks good.
And even though this island comes with a luxury cabin to stay in,
Oh, this is beautiful. Fine, I'll take it. Jimmy, buy it for me.
the gang ended up spending most of their time on the frozen lake, where they were able to ride an actual dog sled.
Oh, you took your glove. Look out. This is the best island. I don't know how any island's gonna beat this.
Maybe one where I could feel my hands.
And Carl's hands are in luck because the next island is not only warm, but more expensive.
Dude, it's crazy. They spent like dead ass a minute 15 seconds on that $5 million island that they rented out. All they did was eat food for a second and then ride a dog for a second.
expensive than all of the other islands combined.
This is my island. Yeah, baby.
This island is tiny, but arguably one of the most luxurious ones out there.
I always forget they're going to use the shots that I'm in. So I just act like a jackass.
This island.
I don't know why I'm stanced up like a jackass. But here I am. I'm just going to go off on a limb here. Because you guys know me. I made a lot of jokes. And when you're on an island and you're talking about the price of an island in the year of our Lord and Savior 2024 that we are in, with the memes that we have, Epstein comes to mind. It comes to mind, okay? It comes to mind. You make a few jokes along the way. I'm imagining it didn't make the final cut. Because here's my reality, all right? We're going to probably watch this. And again, I haven't seen it yet. It's probably going to be a couple minutes. My reality is I take a red-eye flight across the country from LA to Florida. I wake up after napping for a few hours on the flight, and I get driven to the fucking destination of the island. We take a boat over, and then I'm there. From basically like 10 a.m. or some shit until like 6 p.m. with the expectation of flying out that same night because I had to shoot the next day. This was like a whirlwind trip for me. But I wanted to get it done, baby, because I hadn't done a MrBeast video in a while. It didn't sync up correctly, and I was like, well, shit, this is the closest I will get to Tom Brady now is shaking hands with MrBeast after he shook hands with Tom Brady. So I was like, there's a lot of wins here. I should get it done, okay? And what I was told is that this is one of the smaller islands in this entire thing, but what it is filled with is water sports. And so all I have to do, little old me, is just have a good time. We're just gonna have fun, man. We're riding on jet skis, right? We're gonna go fishing, dude. We're just gonna do fun things. And then I found out what they meant by fun.
Is tiny, but arguably one of the most luxurious ones out there. Okay, let's go check out the house.
Oh, wow.
We're stoked to have you as our guest. We hope you have a blast. Just don't break anything.
Yo, we should try to break one thing.
Ooh, nice bathroom.
Usually, rich people like showers that can fit like 30 to 1,000 people in them. This time, they chose a reasonable shower.
Like a MrBeast is like, rich people, like they like such big showers. Not me and you, but rich people. Me, like my shower, tiny, small, minuscule.
When you pay $16 million, in addition to a shower that's the size of the $1 island, the private island comes with this helicopter that's apparently too big for the island. We have jet skis, we have a submarine, another submarine to the right, we have a shark submarine over there. There's almost a submarine for each of us. Boys, do whatever you want. Have fun.
Okay, dude, all right. So here's the thing about doing a MrBeast video. MrBeast is famous. To a degree that is unfathomable, many people know MrBeast. And I think because of that, it gets him good deals and maybe good experiences that most people might not be able to get. For example, the person who I think rented out this island, or maybe worked at the island, but the person who was driving the boat for me and Carl knew MrBeast. And I know this because at one point when we have a quiet moment together, me and this boat driver, he says, man, I love all the stuff you guys do. And I go, thanks, man. I appreciate that. He's like, yeah, those MrBeast videos are great. I know you're a Fortnite guy, right? And I'm not here to fucking correct him and be like, no, sir, I'm not. So I go with the flow. I'm like, yeah, Fortnite. Fucking love Fortnite, dude. He's like, yeah, man, that's a game I play the most. Victory Royales and all that. And I'm like, yes, yep, Victory Royales and whatnot. We are the same, you and I. So he didn't know who the fuck I was. I was just a MrBeast associate. I've thought about this before. I think even MrBeast has asked me. He asked me, if we were to die together in a fiery plane wreck, would I even be in the news article title? It was a question that shaped my worldview in ways I don't want to explore any further, but it did come somewhat to fruition in this trip, in this conversation. Now, because the guy knew us, he decided to change up how he normally does things. Because normally he's like, yeah, I normally go at like like a decent pace and, you know, rattle people around a little bit. But if you guys want, I can turn it up to 10. And he kept saying it like that. He kept saying, I could turn it up to 10. And he was talking about driving the boat at such a high speed that when we were hanging off the back, it would be dialed up to a 10. And me and Carl were kind of enthralled by this phrase. And, you know, we wanted to test ourselves. And so he was going around, and you could see some of the clips here.
Private Island! Bro, get one way slow to be!
To get off of this thing.
We were fucking gripping that shit for dear life. Right? I'm like literally fucking death gripping this thing to not fall off. And at a certain point, we were like filming each other. Like we had a camera, me and Carl, like, dude, what? Like, this is crazy. We're having so much fun. And then after like 5 minutes of that, and we're still going, and he's going faster, we stopped talking. Like, it got really silent because we were both so focused on not falling that we could not experience anything else but put 100% focus. We went nonverbal. It was 100% focus into this and just gripping, trying not to fly off this thing. Because if you fly off at, you know, a small speed, it's fine. But if you fly off at a fast speed, you could knock fucking heads or whatever. We were terrified. These things are fucking crazy.
Oh, we're under! I am a fish now! And after Ludwig and Carl kissed the sea at 500 miles per hour...
He exaggerates. It was fucking fast, though. Because what I realized, because the guy said, I'll turn it up to a 10, and because we weren't falling, he took that as a challenge, which is not what it was. You know, I thought he was going to do his thing, and if we survived it, we would all go back to camp together, and he'd be like, son of a bitch, you did it. Instead, he decided to dial it up to a 12. He decided, oh, I will go a little past the dial, okay? I will fucking break off the shower nozzle and go even hotter. And so I hit the water, fucking skipped. You know how fast you have to go for a 200-pound man to skip like a damn rock?
We went back to shore to take a little breather.
They skipped over that shit. I was wounded. Okay, I was emotionally, I was like done. I was like, fuck, man. Thanks for bringing me out, Jimmy. Appreciate that. If you could give me an Uber Black, private jet, business, whatever you guys got going on, back to LA. This was dope. Appreciate you all. I'm good. I'm 28 now. I'm a little gassed. It was fucking brutal, man. But that is not what was in store for me.
Yeah, Ludwig's gonna jump out of a helicopter.
He really is.
No, wait, I'm not. Wait, what?
Now, that was a bit staged, right? That song. I didn't find out in that exact moment. I did find out 1 hour before that. That was not staged. It was not staged when Carl, as we are driving to the island, turns to me and says, dude, it's going to be crazy when we jump out of a helicopter. What? Yeah, it's going to be fucking nuts, bro. I don't know how you signed up for that. I'm like, what do you, I didn't. I did not do that. I did not. No, actually, I think you got the wrong guy. Okay. Ludwig, common misconception. It was probably a guy named Roderick that said, I didn't say that. I'm not jumping out of no damn helicopter. But Carl is a godlike gaslighter, all right? And Carl also has no fear. You guys might know Carl just from Minecraft, and you might think of him as this, like, you know, soft, plushy little guy, little Minecrafter, like, oh, he's so, you know, fucking ooh-woo or whatever the fuck you might think. You got it fucked up, brother. Carl's a psychopath. Carl's a crazy man. Let me tell you a story. While we were at this island, at one point, we decided to go on a jet ski together. I start as the driver initially. I'm 28 years old. I go at a nice little pace. I'm 28 years old. I'm enjoying myself. I go off a couple little jumps at a decent knot speed. I'm 28 years old. At a certain point, Carl says, let's flip. He starts driving. Carl starts, you know, if this is my hand position, neutral, this is where I'm gassing it. Carl does this. Ring, ding, ding, ding. This motherfucker starts maxing out the jet ski while I'm on the back. And at one point, my ass goes flying up. I have to fucking suck my body back to his. And then I have to, the way it works for my body is I use my chest hole as a suction cup. And I have to fucking glue onto him. And you know what he says? He goes, dude, I forgot you were there. What do you fucking mean you forgot I was there? I don't know if it's in this video. I got off. After that, I got off. I said, Jimmy! And Jimmy went and got me, and I jumped out and I swam to his like it was a life raft. A life raft, excuse me. And you know somebody's fucked in the head when getting on the back of MrBeast's jet ski seems like a safer idea. By the way, it was beautiful. I don't know if it's in here, by the way. I keep saying this. If not, I should find the footage. I was on the back of the jet ski with MrBeast. We saw dolphins jumping out of the water. We were riding next to dolphins. It was magical. While we were slowly riding next to dolphins, I saw Carl. I looked back for a second, just going, meow, meow. We were riding on a boat, and he would use the wakes that the boat were making to jump from wake to wake. It was crazy. I have to find the footage. But the guy's a fucking madman. Anyway, fast forward. Carl's like, dude, this helicopter thing would be so fucking sick. And the more I start saying it, the more I start convincing myself. Now, a couple of notes here. MrBeast himself refuses to fly on a helicopter. He's scared of them. And for good reason, okay? Rest in peace, one of the GOATs, Kobe, passed away on a helicopter. It is not a safe vehicle to ride. There's some danger in a helicopter as opposed to some more conventional modes of transportation like a car or even a commercial airplane. So MrBeast won't even ride it. And I've seen this before. We did a video shoot where we were getting saved by a helicopter team. And at the end of the video, MrBeast goes, I didn't get on the helicopter because I'm scared of that. See you later. Let me see if I can find it. MrBeast plane crash.
I just bought this private jet.
Plane, I'm out of here. Goodbye. I'm gonna go get some water and take a shower.
You helicopter, that means that 31 hours is officially up. Here, right there.
On the H that I made.
Yes! Look at the tree!
Oh my God. 31 hours in that stupid plane. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I'm gonna go get some water and take a shower.
That just took layovers to the next level. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. This is about to take layover to the next level.
I missed that line. It's about to take layovers to the next level. So MrBeast refuses to ride a helicopter. So Carl's like, dude, the only one that's going to do it is me and you. Because Nolan's out. Chris is like, I'm not doing it. Chandler's not even there. So he's like, dude, I'm not doing it alone. I'm only doing it if you're doing it, and I want to do it. And I start thinking, you know, and I've done a couple like jumps before, all right? Nothing crazy, but like in France, there's like this bridge my cousin would go to. My cousin was like a kind of a psychopath growing up, right? He would do fucking backflips off of like roofs into pools. He would smoke cigarette butts off the ground at age 12. He's got a daredevil brain. So one time my cousin convinced me, this is the white M&M cousin, not even that long ago, maybe like 5 years ago, to jump off a bridge into this river that everybody in France would hang out at where he grew up. It was 10 meters up. And I remember this experience vividly because it was high enough up that as I was falling, I had to breathe in again, which is a weird feeling. You know, most of the times you jump, you go, and then you go. Have you ever gone like this? That's what I had to do. And that stuck with me, that feeling of falling for so long and my expectations being shattered of how long I'd be falling that I had to breathe out, breathe in again. So I was like, all right, okay, maybe I could get around that. But then I also had to get around the fear of the helicopter. And I was starting to get around to the idea. And eventually I was like, yeah, I'll fucking try it. I'll try it out. Fuck it. You know, I'll try it out. We'll do it later on in the day. I'll try it out. And he's like, hell yeah, dude, it's going to be fucking awesome. Let's do this. About 10 minutes before the helicopter is about to take off, somebody comes in. I don't know who. Somebody on the MrBeast team. And they just hand me like a like a piece of paper. They're like, can you sign that? And I start reading it, and I'm like, waiver to sign off rights of your life in case of grave injury or death on the... I start realizing this is some real shit. I'm signing my damn life away. And at that moment, I was like, maybe I back out. Maybe I back out. What the hell? Just back out. I'll back out, dude. I'll come home. I'll fucking cheat in a video game. I'll upload the video. I'll get 5 million views. That's a paycheck. Fuck it. I'll back out. And I'm like, give me a few minutes. They leave me alone in the room. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. What do I do here? When I have an idea. Because I was like, I have to do this. It would be so fucking lame in my own mind if I didn't do this. Not because MrBeast wanted me to or Carl wanted me to, but this is the coolest thing I could do there, and why not do the coolest thing I could do? But I need a little insurance. So I decide when signing the waiver, allegedly, and I actually did this, allegedly, to throw down Carl Jacobs. Because I know he signed his own waiver. So they think they just got 2 waivers from Carl Jacobs. They come finding my waiver. Uh-oh, they find out that Ludwig didn't sign one. I get grave injury. I sue for $100 million. Call it a day. Get out of there in one piece. No harm, no foul. I'm jumping out of a damn helicopter. Let me sue for a couple mil along the way. I feel like that's a good trade-off. I'm not a crazy man. And then we have to do training. And the training was scary, man. The training was scary because we're getting on this helicopter, and it's literally this exact position. So it's me and Carl. It's this helicopter, and as they showed it earlier, dude, the helicopter did not even fit onto the dock or onto the landing strip. Like, look at this. They landed the helicopter on here. It barely fucking fits, which is kind of impressive about the physics of helicopters and how they're able to land on such small areas. But also terrifying. So we were here, and for about half an hour, we're practicing the act of getting in a helicopter, unbuckling, standing on the side of a helicopter while it is floating 30 feet in the air, and then jumping out. And I say jumping out because that's a term we use colloquially. You cannot jump. Because here's what the guy said. He's like, oh, yeah, don't jump, by the way. I'm like, why? And he's like, well, 2 reasons. First reason, if you jump, it's going to, rock the helicopter a little bit. Could be a little scary for the people inside. Second reason, oh, because you might realize I'm a fucking tall guy, 6'3", right? When I'm standing on this bar right here, I'm not that far away from the rotors. All right? And the rotors are moving very quick, and they do not care about what is in their way. They just don't. They don't care. They're unbothered queens. And so my tall ass, 6'3", wouldn't really give too much of a fight. The guy's also like, oh, yeah, you don't want to jump out back either. More rotors over there. So basically what you do is push off and fall straight down. Oh, you also don't want to fall too close to the helicopter because then you might hit your head on the fucking, on the foot of it here. You don't want to go too far out because maybe you'll start falling backwards, land on your back. You'll be fine though. And the guy who's this, very tenured helicopter pilot is an absolute Chad. It is not helping the situation. This helicopter pilot was not assuaging my fears even a little bit because I'd be like, dude, like, have you ever done this? He's like, fuck no. Why would I do that? It's stupid as shit. I've been riding helicopters for 50 years. I'm not going to get injured now. Okay. Should I do it? He's like, yeah, fuck it. You're young. Jump out of the helicopter. Why are you being such a baby about it? Okay. Sure. And he's so gung-ho. He's just like, yeah, fucking do it. Do it, whatever. Just jump out. Just jump out. It's not a big deal. Just jump out of the helicopter. Just follow the steps and jump out. So we practice. And the exact system that I'm supposed to do is I start in the helicopter right here on this left side. I grab the inside door of the helicopter. I grab the arm of this guy who's sitting in the middle. I plant my feet on this bar down here. I move my arm from the guy to the right side of the helicopter. I move my hand from the inside to the outside. I move my hand from the inside to the outside on the other side. And then I release. And I practiced that exact situation about like 10 times until I was really comfortable. Then we get in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Any last words?
I love you, Mom. I'm sorry.
This helicopter is taking the boys up into the air and
I think I just kept saying, I'm going to kill you, Jimmy. I'm going to kill you, Jimmy. So I don't think they use anything I said in there. I don't think they can use that footage.
letting them jump in free fall into the ocean.
So the moment we get in the fucking helicopter, they say to me, oh, Ludwig, you're on the other side. So this routine that I had practiced of fake jumping out was all flipped, which might not sound like a big deal, but my rizzed up face right now that's looking blue steel as fuck was stressed. I was stressed. But I have a thing when I'm stressed. I got to go first. If I'm not the first one out of the plane, I won't do it. I just won't. If I'm not the first one out of the helicopter, I won't do it. So for skydiving, I was the first one to jump out when I did that. For the helicopter, I had to be the first out. When I did the bridge jump, I had to be the first out because I don't want to watch somebody else do it. I need to do it. I need to get it over with. So that's exactly what I went for here. All right. So I got, this is the guy. He was linking up my arm. You can see us going through the exact routine. I'm holding the inside of the plane. I'm holding the guy's arm. Carl is soy jacking to the camera the entire time while I'm trying not to shit myself.
Oh my God.
This is crazy. We shouldn't be doing this. This is only a $16 million island, and we're jumping out of helicopters.
Dude, look at my feet. Look at my feet, dude. I'm like fucking nervous pitter-pattering.
This is only a $16 million island, and we're jumping out of helicopters.
I'm like trying to make sure that this metal will hold me. So right now, I'm here. I was in this position for about like 3 minutes, which feels like a lifetime to be dangling outside of a helicopter like I'm Tom fucking Cruise shooting Mission Impossible. But the thing I have to tell you is that this fucking pilot, who is a Chad, an absolute Giga Chad, got us to the place where we need to jump out of like that, like a fucking helicopter can. And the moment we get there, he turns back to me and he says, jump! Damn, bitch, okay. But I'm looking around and I realize nobody's down below me. There's no jet skis down below me. There's no safety boats down below me. There's no cameras to capture what's going on down below me. So I'm like, I don't think I should jump yet. And he's like, suits you. So I wait 30 seconds and I'm like, yeah, I should wait. And Carl's like, yeah, you should wait. You should wait till they're there. 30 seconds pass, the guy turns back, goes, jump! And I'm like, bitch, please. And so after the second or third time this guy keeps hollering back at me, I'm like, fuck, all right, I'll jump. And so I do it.
He's about to jump. Oh my God. Oh, wait, they jumped.
And you might notice Jimmy said, oh, wait, they jumped. Because they weren't even ready for it. They weren't even in position to start filming yet. And I just jumped out the damn helicopter. Thankfully, we had Tariq in the helicopter who got some nice footage of it and somebody from far away. But all the other reactions or positions weren't even captured.
Oh my God.
And this 3 seconds felt like a lifetime. It was the same exact feeling where the moment I jumped, right before I jumped, I took a big breath. I go, and I'm holding it, and I'm holding it, and I'm holding it. And I keep falling. And right around here, I'm like, oh, fuck. And I have to go. and breathe in a second time. That's how long I was falling. And I go for the landing. I try to tip my toes at the last second. It's the safest way to impact is with the smallest surface area. So I point my toes at the last second into the water. I bring my hands down by my side. And I fucking plunge in. And you go deep. Right? You go deep enough that you're like fucking trying to fight your way to the top of the water again. And I get out. Totally fine. I mean, it was crazy to have jumped from a helicopter that high up and then be totally fine. It's kind of weird what we're able to do as humans. And I think MrBeast is who came and picked me up with a jet ski, and I just flopped onto the back of his jet ski, adrenaline coursing through my veins, just fucking taking over my body, just breathing, happy to be feeling the ground a little bit. Mods, what are we doing here? You can't let the guy spam KKK, mods. He dropped it 7 times. Mods, there's somebody else now too. Who's working these days? Guys, you guys are getting paid. There's somebody else now. Mods, there's so many. Ban them all. Guys, if you do spam it, even if you think it's a joke, you will get banned. And you won't get unbanned because we don't have unbanned forms. So this momentary thing that you're doing that you think's like 1% funny, just understand you will get banned. And you won't even know you're banned because you're going to get shadow banned. So you're going to type and nobody will know till you die. Nobody will ever know or care till you die. So you can do it, but just know that will be the repercussions. And don't yell at me in my DMs because I won't read them. But I would like for you to know. If it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you. But you will be gone forever. Just so you know. And then the people who are doing the level 2, who are typing like JJJ, also getting banned. Not because it's inappropriate. It's just so unfunny that I feel like you need the time alone to think about it. Back to it. Jump in the water. Successful.
Oh, wait, they jumped! There he goes!
Then Carl goes second. And now Carl's a content machine. Because I'm jumping out of the water, and you might have noticed my face, very dry, very serious. Carl jumps out like he's Travis Pastrana on fucking X Games mode. He goes out soy jacking. Imagine going out soy jacking. But he also goes for something else here that fucks him up a little bit, I think. He goes for the nose block. Now, there's some value to the nose block. Water getting rushed up your nose can hurt a lot. It can be dangerous at points, especially if there's a fucking brain-eating amoeba in the water, which there isn't here, but there could be, and you know, some dangers to it. But because he does that, you might notice he tilts ever so slightly. Because I just think the way his body was proportioned and how he jumped out, it's just ever so slightly tilting. And he hits way more left than center like I hit. All right, and there's an audible plop when he hit. I don't know if it plays. That is not the plop I was expecting. Okay. Okay, now I feel weird because I laughed like Nolan did, so I'm awkward now. But that's how Carl landed.
Said money doesn't buy happiness, doesn't own that private island.
And it was high enough up. It was high enough up that even that you could see like not like a rash or like a permanent mark or something, but like red at the area where Carl tilted. Because that's how high up it was. Even that little extra impact.
Because I'm pretty happy.
And now the 45.
That's it! Dude, MrBeast videos are so funny. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was not even 2 minutes. That was 1 minute and 45 seconds. I flew out for 24 hours across the country. We filmed for so long. We ate some fancy dinner. Actually, that's what they were saying. So I'm not a tenured MrBeast guy to the likes of Chris or Chandler or Carl or Nolan. But the moment they bring out dinner, there's a bunch of cameras around us. And Carl's like, they never use the dinner footage. I'm like, what? He's like, they don't use it. I was like, why are we filming it? And then he looks at me and goes, that's what I'm saying. So they start rolling the cameras. And I guess, I didn't help myself. Because the moment they start rolling the cameras and I hear that none of this footage is usable, I start saying unusable shit. Because it's a nice fancy dinner, right? They got their sushi, they got their fresh fruit, you got a blood boy here, blood boy there. It's not stuff that's repeatable on a video that's expected to get over 100 million views. Now I understand why they didn't use it. But it was a crazy experience to have jumped out of that helicopter. Even if the rest of the day wasn't filmed, I'm glad that made it in. Coots. Wait, here's Coots. Hi, Coots. I'll see if I can get some of the footage, the extra footage from the island. I'm unsure. But let's watch the rest of this video. I'm curious what other islands I missed out on. Because, again, I could have gone to any of the islands. But I went to the one that worked best with my schedule. So let's see what I missed out on.
$5 million island. This island is so big, you can't even fit it all in frame. Oh, hey. Oh, I didn't even realize they were waiting on us. I always feel uncomfortable when I pull up to places and people are just standing, potentially for hours, waiting on me.
Hello. We have some blueberry smoothies here.
Is it alcoholic?
No, it is not.
He's not 21.
Now we'll take you.
That is the sound of paid laughter. Paid laughter sounds different.
These here.
Is it alcoholic?
No, it is not.
He's not 21.
Now we'll take you guys up and we'll show you around Royal Island a little bit.
Let's see what $45 million gets us. It's a long path.
The path is longer than the Lost Island.
For $45 million, this island comes with a mansion and its own beachside bar and private chef.
Can I give it a flip?
Sure.
He did nothing. He did literally nothing.
And outside of the mansion is a hot tub overlooking the cove where the jet skis are. And of course, a pool with the best view I've ever seen.
Does this look as cool on camera as it does in real life?
And if we're
Dude, why are there so many pools on islands? Like, you got the ocean.
for some reason you don't want to stay in the mansion, there's 5 luxury beachside cabanas you can pick from.
Jimmy, may I? You may. May I?
You may.
Okay, you're saying fresh water. I'm pretty sure the pool on the island that I was at had a saltwater pool.
I have class.
But even after messing around with all of the amenities,
Why are we playing ping pong when we have an entire island?
it's important to note that that's not what makes this island special. All the way on the other end of the island are century-old ruins that we are yet to explore.
Tips on driving.
Oh, no.
How old is something to be a ruin? Is it a ruin if it's 100 years old? Like an abandoned school is not a ruin, right? How old's it got to be?
All right, ready?
Yeah!
We're gonna go off-roading a little bit and head to the back of the island now.
How does Carl always end up driving?
Because I'm awesome.
Oh, big bump.
Ooh, dude, this is like a safari.
Yeah, you're going 4 times the speed limit. I mean, I don't know if there's cops that will stop you, but I'm just letting you know.
Is there a jail on this island?
No jail.
Oh, there's no jail? And when we finally ran out of road to drive on, we started
An island with no jail.
to make our way through what
I gotta stop.
used to be a village of people on this island over 100 years ago. This used to be a bar?
Yep.
Yeah, you want to walk under this 100-year-old giant 1,000-pound slab?
Sure. Surely it won't fall on top of me.
Dude, if today was the day that it fell, you couldn't even be mad.
Nolan, come over here before you die. And just past these ruins is easily the best view on the entire island.
Whoa.
gets better. We were driving for so long, I forgot we were on an island.
I don't get islands. I don't think I'm an island guy. Like, even as a vacation destination, it's just a harder to get to place with, like, a decent view of the ocean. But you get a decent view of the ocean if you're at the coast anywhere. In LA, you get a good view of the ocean. There's just more views of the ocean. And I guess you get served island stuff in specific, like Mai Tais or something, I guess, maybe. But for the most part, unless it's like a weather option, I don't super get it. But I've also never been to like Hawaii or something. I've never been there.
The island starts over there.
Wait, Japan's an island. I get islands. I get it. You know? Because it has a mystique to it. You know? It has what you might call it, an ambiance, if you will.
Comes all the way around, wraps all the way around here, goes down that coastline, all the way up over there. I'll be honest, I personally wouldn't pay $45 million for a big jungle with some ancient ruins, but I'm sure some rich guy will. This next island is arguably the second most expensive island that money can buy. This is the $150 million.
It's a horrible name. Bro, use the $150 million to change the fucking name.
Island. It comes
Jesus
with 8
Christ.
luxurious mega mansions. And the best part is, it's completely powered
That's
by
crazy. That's crazy. That's insane.
solar panels and wind turbines. It's home to some of the most exotic animals I've ever seen, and took over 4 decades to build. This island will literally blow your
take it
mind.
seriously.
When I think of a private island,
There is one aspect about it that definitely blows my mind.
this is what I think of.
That's good, because this is a private island.
All right. And apparently, the first thing you need to do here is wash your hands. Make sure you don't taint the island with your outside world germs.
I've already washed my germs.
Does everyone who come here gets a coconut?
I mean, they're not running low.
True. I don't know if it's
Get him,
because
Carl.
this place is so fancy, or maybe they just heard about Carl's driving. But each of us ended up with our own personal driver.
I have a feeling this is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Unless you come back. That might be out of my price range.
And even though this island costs $150 million, you can actually rent it for yourself for the extremely low price of $140,000 per day. I didn't even realize we just went.
How many people can you fit there, you know? Because that's a big-ass island. 140K a day. I'm saying we round up 500 Ludbuds. We rent this bitch out for like 3 days. Split it 500 ways. That's not that bad. It's a big ass island. I feel like 500 of us could fit on that shit. How much is that? How much is 500 for one day? 140K, 14K, 1,400. Like $300? $300 for per night? 300 a night, so everyone's paying $1,000 for like 4 nights? Come on. That's not bad. Dude, that's like 5 tickets to Disneyland. How do you get there? Yeah, that's I guess the hard thing about an island is fucking getting there. One of us Luds Buds is like a pilot or cruise director. They'll get us there.
Mountain. I've heard this is the most luxurious private island in the world.
It is.
The view is insane.
This is the Great House.
But before we were able to explore the Great House, my dumb friends got distracted by a turtle.
There's a turtle? Get in there. Yeah! All right, you guys go to the rest of the island.
This island is so extra that for every 1 person in your party, they have 10 staff members waiting on your every need. There's a bunch of people over there like, here's drinks, here's food, what do you want to do over the next 2 days? And we're just like, turtle.
It kind of feels like renting out a private island is like going to camp as a kid. But instead of counselors trying to like, you know, entertain children, they're just entertaining adult children with all the shit to do on an island. 500 people means there'll be 5,000 staff. Well, I don't think the scale works like that. I think they just have a set amount of staff, and MrBeast happened to have a small enough number that they had 1 to 10. I don't think they like I don't think they're like, we got to hire more staff so we have a 10-to-1 ratio.
And of course, Nolan, of all my friends, wanted to take advantage of this.
What's everyone up to over here?
We're playing pool.
With 10 people?
They're my hype crew.
No, you don't have to hang out with them to make them feel good. I will be sad if you...
All right, you throw the match against me. You guys hype me up when I hit the shot. You heckle him when he does bad, even though I'm asking him to do bad. Go.
You don't sit down and relax. If you need attention, don't make them stand there. It's only been an hour, but I'll say it. This is the best island so far.
On top of all of that, the island has a house with a driving range on the roof where you can hit golf balls into the ocean because these are made of fish food.
That's kind of swag. That's kind of dope. Imagine you're a fucking fish. You're just fucking chilling in the ocean. The fuck? And then you look what hit you and it's just food. And you're like kind of mad, but you're like, all right, well, shit. I'll eat it. Could have delivered it nicer.
Ooh. You should probably hit it further so you don't hit someone. Look at all those flamingos. They're so...
Did Carl just growl at Chris?
Ooh. You should probably hit it further so you don't hit someone. Look at all...
Did you see that? What was that? He just growled at her.
All those flamingos. They're so...
He just growls at her.
Ooh. You should probably hit it further so you don't hit someone. Look at all those flamingos. There's so much I can't process it. Bro, flamingos in the sky.
They're everywhere.
They don't love us unless we give them food.
Is it raining?
Come here, my brethren.
But flamingos aren't the only exotic animals on this island.
What else is there?
Carl, what's
That's a dinosaur.
This is so cool.
It's a Galapagos.
And believe it or not, this tortoise could live to be over 200 years old.
Mr. Tortoise, my name is Jimmy. If my descendants come here, tell them I was awesome.
And afterwards, we got swarmed by a bunch of lemurs that live on this island.
Get over here.
dude?
Jimmy, I don't know if you noticed that there's 2 lemurs on your...
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to move.
Here, I'll put food on there.
Oh, please don't.
And if you're wondering where all of these exotic animals came from, most of them, sadly, are endangered species and are on this island because the owner, Richard Branson, brought all of them...
Oh, Richard Branson? Oh, yeah, I think I've heard of him. Oh, he's the owner of the island? God damn it, dude.
Sadly, are endangered species and are on this island because the owner, Richard Branson, brought all of them here to prevent them from going extinct. But the most endangered animals on this island were the mermaids that served us sushi.
Mermaids and sushi.
This is luxury.
Mermaids. Do you guys want sushi?
I would say no.
Is that cannibalism?
Yes.
It's like a family reunion.
Why'd she say it so proudly? Yes, it is. Why did Reed his shirt?
From going extinct. But the most endangered animals on this island were the mermaids that served us sushi.
Mermaids and sushi.
This is luxury.
Mermaids. Do you guys want sushi?
I would say no.
Is that cannibalism?
Yes.
It's like a family reunion. Get over here.
There's honestly so much on this island, we can't even film it all. We played tennis, we played basketball, we explored yet another mansion. I did my first cold plunge, you get the idea. There's so much to do on this island, it's actually overwhelming.
Does Richard Branson live there? Is that like his fucking life? Dude, being a billionaire is crazy.
This one's actually pretty intense.
I'm like actually scared of
You want to know what else is intense?
what?
The final island. I'll see you there.
Why are we still here?
And on the way to the $250 million island, we stopped in shark-infested waters because I have to pay for this video.
And now that I'm surrounded by sharks, and what feels like my worst nightmare, I'm gonna tell you guys about some of guys. Oh, they're so close. Oh my gosh.
And the worst part is, I'm not coming out until I'm done with this ad.
Some of guys is a free-to-play mobile player game where 32 people compete for the crown.
You have to be an absolute maniac to do this. Not even Stumble guys could pay me to do this.
Why are you all here, sharks? Oh, they're so close, they're so close. And for their new season, they went all out with new MrBeast skins, animations, and emotes. Oh, he's coming right at me. Bro, this is wild.
I want to make sure there's enough sharks for Jimmy.
They also added a brand new level where you have to follow a pattern as long as possible to stay alive, and the longer you live, the harder it gets. Oh, the shark's hitting me. I think the sharks are hitting the cage. No, it's rocking. Oh, this is scary.
I also just released my brand new toolkit, so you can build your own MrBeast level.
This is one of their best seasons ever. You need to try my new MrBeast level. Plus, build your own, and I want to see what you guys come up with. Oh, the sharks keep hitting the...
Wow, just fucking sit in front of a computer and say play Stumble, guys. All right? I don't want these fucking brands coming to me now and being like, hey, Ludwig, when you do your ad read, can you jump into a cage like MrBeast? Dude, what if you go skydiving and while you're falling, you say, hey, viewers, check out fucking eBay. Eat shit. Let me sit behind my damn computer. I'm comfy. It's fine. Relax.
So I'm going to get out of here.
Make sure you download Stumble Guys for free so I don't have to go back to the shark cage.
You're alive.
Let's go do more things that have nothing to do with sharks, please. And now that I've paid off the debt I've incurred from this video, let's visit the $250 million island.
This is a $250 million private island.
Dude, this is crazy. It kind of looks dystopian. I don't know if that's weird to say, but it looks like, I guess it's just because it looks like the set of that one Scooby-Doo movie, Monsters in Paradise, I think, where they're in paradise and then everyone becomes monsters.
This extraordinary island has an entire amusement park with over a dozen water slides. It also has its own hot air balloon and just about every activity you could ever imagine.
And we have it all to ourselves.
There are no other guests here, but out of every feature you've seen on these islands so far, this one stands above the rest. In the middle of the island is a massive water slide.
Even though literal 8-year-olds ride that water slide, I might still check it out because I'm afraid of heights.
But before taking on the water slide, we checked out the other features, like how
There's over 100 jet skis on this island.
It's a bit overkill.
and not
I'm over jet skis. Right? It's just the motorcycle of the water. And because it's the water, you can go faster speed. But motorcycle's cooler. It just is.
Not to mention, there's a literal zip line that spans across man-made beaches.
What's the helmet for? What am I?
This is basically like an amusement park, right? Am I crazy? This feels like just an amusement park that's made for like 400 people, 500 people, and probably more. Thousands of people. It looks like an amusement park made for thousands of people to go to. That's just really inconvenient to get to.
I gotta hit?
The ground, bro.
Because sometimes people fall off.
This is like really scary.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. Carl, you're kind of far behind. This is awesome.
This is actually not that crazy. And if you own this island, you can host over 13,000 of your friends at any of these 5 gargantuan pools.
Chat, we got 17,000 people in here. Press 1 if you're down. Let's just get it done, man. The Ludwig Island vacation. Let's go on the Ludbud vacation of a lifetime. Okay? I can tell you right now it's going to be 85% dudes. I know the stats. I can break this down. Most people are going to be from America, UK, Australia. We're going to have a few Germans there. I hope you guys are chill with Germans. Right?
Oh. This kind of looks like it was made in Minecraft. And it's so funny just seeing my 2 friends in it. Nolan looks like a tiny speck.
For $250 million, this island, of course, has exotic animals.
Is that a peacock? Sir, I need to take you in for questioning. Sir?
And even every game you can imagine.
I wish there was the 13,000 people that are normally here to watch how bad he is at cornhole.
Is that soccer pool? This island has...
That's kind of swag. Am I crazy to say it seems kind of boring? Like, I thought I was going to feel horrible watching this video because it's going to be so sad that the $250,000 island was so sick and I should have gone there. But I'm like, the island I went to seems as dope in terms of the stuff you can do. Because most of the stuff they're doing, you just kind of wish there was other people there. I feel like because they have it all to themselves, it feels a bit big, a little too big.
Things I didn't even know existed.
But something I noticed is that there were way too many lifeguards at this island for just the 4 of us.
How many lifeguards are on this island?
Oh, over 100.
Really? With this many lifeguards, you would have to try to drown. So I thought it would be fun if we gave them all the day off. Has anyone ever rented this island before? Wow, this is a first.
Dude, you are leaning back,
You look way too relaxed. And after all the 100 lifeguards went down, they decided to hype up me and the boys for our turn to go down the slide.
Here we go! Oh my God!
Boys, you want to know what's even scarier than that?
What?
That one.
Why is it so terrifying?
It looks so scary. We can skip it. Towering at over 135 feet tall, this is the tallest water slide in all of North America.
I jumped out of a helicopter 135 feet in the sky. It's real facts. You saw it in the video.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Wait, it's the tallest what?
Slide in all of North America. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's like a skyscraper.
But I'm scared. Daredevil's Peak. What a soothing name.
Very inviting. Oh, we're so high.
It's kind of freaking me out. All right, we made it to the top. Are you guys just waiting for us up here? Yeah. Listen to how intense the wind is up here. Oh, don't.
That job sucks. If your job is just sitting on a damn balcony 135 feet up in the air all day, that would suck. The only thing that would make it a little better, if you got to wear Crocs for your nice cozy feet for the whole day. I see you. I see you, man.
Don't look down. Look how crazy the island looks. Oh my God. All right, Carl.
No.
Oh, Nolan. Oh! Would you say nose goes is enforceable?
Nose goes is impossible.
There we go. Hey, the lifeguard said you gotta go, Nolan. I love you, Mom. I'll see you on the other side. All right, go.
Oh my God, I hit by a truck.
He kind of looks like a blobfish. In this frame right here. Just for one frame. Just for one frame, he looks like a blobfish. Oh, that's so mean. He talked about having sex with my mother for like 2 hours straight. I can't say no one looks like a blobfish for one frame.
Oh my God, I hit by a truck. Let's do this! Ah! You better come down after me.
Okay.
Somebody says smash.
Oh God.
Why is it so fast?
Is it actually that scary? I'm gonna do this for your entertainment, even though giant rides scare me. Here we go! That is going so fast. And even though I was basically just drowning the entire time down the water slide, I gotta say, this whole island was pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Make sure you use this QR code to download Stumble Guys, and you can win $10,000.
That was different video recordings.
Make sure you use this QR code to download Stumble Guys, and you can win $10,000.
All right. Dude, wait. Am I crazy? I feel like the longest section, I was going to say it was my island. It wasn't. But I feel like my island was actually pretty dope. I feel like it was kind of sick, man. God damn, not too shabby. Next is the island of Taiwan. I bought the biggest island in the world. Now that I control all of the microchips, I, MrBeast, will have world domination. That was good, man. That was fun. I'm going to try to do a few more MrBeast videos this year because they're pretty fun to do. And I usually do shit I would never do in my life ever otherwise. I never would jump out of a fucking plane. I just wouldn't do that because there's no reason to do that. I wouldn't just abandon myself for 30 hours at a plane wreck. I just wouldn't do that. But here I got to fucking dip. I just think this picture is funny. I don't know why it looks so weird while following, but I think it looks funny. So anyway, that was the MrBeast video. We took a year hiatus in the year 2023 of our Lord and Savior, skipping out on doing them. 2024, that's our first one. We probably got a couple more in store. All right, chat. That. Ooh, chat. Chat, I got a pretty cool YouTube video I'm going to upload, I think, today. I think we're going to do that today. It might take me a little bit, but I think I'm going to upload it today. So I do got to wrap up stream. Hey, thank you for the memberships. I appreciate it. Triant, Isabel, appreciate that. I got a couple TTS. Let's go through my TTSs. I don't want to scam anyone here.
I bought your Fanny Pack back in October, and I have no idea when it's supposed to ship. I sent the email to support and haven't received an answer.
Thank you very much for the $10. You bought it after the initial launch. We had a set amount of units, and we've shipped those out to everybody. But then we sold some extra ones for pre-order. It was listed like that on the website. Should be like that in your email. Those shipped out, I believe, this week. So you should be getting it soon, I think. But I don't know about your specific order.
Joined stream to see you discussing a death waiver. What?
Well, I signed a death waiver. I gotta talk about my death waiver. No? Thank you very much, Etienne, for the 9 months. Lud Bud. MJ for being a Parasocial Club member. What if I say thanks for joining the PC? Kind of swag, isn't it? T Swift, thank you for being a Lud Bud. Seth, thank you for being a Lud Bud. Mackenzie, appreciate the membership. 25 months. Shit. I got a New Hampshire shirt. They're cute. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think they're kind of swag. I like the beaver one. Abby, thank you for the membership. Reflex, appreciate it. Thank you, Monka Steph, for joining the PC. Kind of hype, no? Jackson, thank you. Carl, thank you. Alyssa, appreciate it. Ludwig also play Valo off stream. I'm not going to play Valo today. No. Dude, I did a shoot all day. I've been doing I've been working. Sometimes I feel like you guys think all I do is fucking go offline, dick around, play Valo, and watch YouTube shorts. And, like, I do that shit. But for the most part, I work a lot, man. I work. I did a shoot 9:30 to 7 o'clock today. Just doing a shoot. Think of the 10 gifted Delaxor. Holy shit. 10 gifted from Vernon. Appreciate that. Carringer, thanks for upgrading to the PC. Jojo, thank you for the membership. Ruthless Hendrix. Extra H-Man, you're my favorite streamer. Thank you, H-Man. That's nice. Frankie, thank you for the 22 months. Upgrade. Oh, excuse me. No, that's an upgrade from Hunter. Appreciate the upgrade. Frankie, yep. Upgrade from Anonymous. Appreciate it. I see some people have been mad about this recently. Can someone explain the point of having a monthly game every month if Ludwig will only play it once for a couple hours, like, ever? That's what I said when I initially was going to do it. I said I'd play it one stream, maybe a couple more times if I enjoyed it. So that's just me doing what I said I'd do. But we also played Baldur's Gate for about, like, 25 hours on member-only streams. So it was a different game than I think expected. But I feel like I more than delivered. Albeit I played Yakuza 0 for just the one stream, and then Baldur's Gate kind of took over that time slot that might have been more Yakuza, and I had a lot of fun with it, so I kept playing it. And I think that's the right thing to do, is keep playing the thing that I'm having fun doing, as opposed to, you know, play some arbitrary extra amount. But I always said, look, I would stream it once, and I'd not promise for anything else. So if you became a member and you thought I'd play, like, the entirety of Yakuza or 50 hours or whatever, I would just say unsub. Because I'd rather not deal with the chirping. Save your buck. I don't mind. That's cool with me. But if you guys are just chill to pay $1 and I'll try to play the fucking game and you trust me to do some extra shit, then I think I'll deliver on that. But if it's like, hey, I need this exact thing done, it needs to be this exact thing that I want, and I want it now, and I need it, Ludwig, I need it, then it's like, man, just fucking save your dollar. Thank you, Mickey, for the upgrade. Appreciate it. Cairo, thank you. I'm Lefty. Appreciate the upgrade. Ate an Italian restaurant. They played Conte Partiro. Thought of you. Banger. Santiago, thank you for the membership. When you switch into Twitch, I don't think I'm switching to Twitch, man. Look, I do some streams on both if I do like a big event. Squeaks has something to say about Ludwig.
Okay, can I just say something? Can I just say something? Ludwig comes up with these, like, little challenges. Ooh, Ludwig challenge. He's just gonna, like, put the games all together that he's, like, played the most. And he's like, oh my god, I'm the first guy ever to do the jumping gauntlet. I got world record. You made it up. You're the only player of it. Do you know what I mean? You just, it's like, oh my god, I'm going to put hair loss. I'm going to put Mario 64. I'm going to put Mario Kart Double Dash, Rainbow Ride 100cc. And I'm the first gamer to defeat, it's like, yeah, you just invented it. You know what I mean? It's you can't just invent these little challenges and claim you're a world record holder. Ugh. Okay.
Get a sub 2. Shit, get a sub 49 in Mario Party 70 star. Shit, beat Pogo Stuck too. You know, that'll quiet me. There's always got to be a first. To be fair, the God Gamer Gauntlet is something I totally made up, but it's actually a very competitive speedrun. I know the point he's making, and I do that. But this is a very competitive speedrun with over 30 runners. In a time of 8:56 for getting over it, Pogo Stuck, and Jump King back to back to back, not easy to beat. That's hard to beat. That's competitive. That's a good time. Ethanos, thank you for the 10 gifted, man. Appreciate it. 20 months from Sandwich. Appreciate it. Irving, thank you. All right, chat. I got to wrap up stream here. Thank you very much for all the memberships. I appreciate it. Dylan Lewis, thank you. I got to wrap up. Guys, I'm supposed to be live tomorrow. FNAF will be happening soon. I'm hoping tomorrow. Tomorrow's my goal. Tomorrow is my goal for FNAF. FNAF. Sack Rakes, thank you for the joining the Parasocial Club. Tomorrow's a goal for FNAF. The only thing that would hesitate me is if I'm a little wiped from today, because I know it's going to be a long stream. But FNAF is happening. Tomorrow's the playoffs? I know, but I got to do FNAF. People are on my fucking ass about it. They're on my fucking ass about it. You said that yesterday? No, I didn't. Look, you don't got a cap. Thank you the 15 months, Nuclear Jazz. I thought that was Nuclear Jizz for a second. You fucking said you do it. Yesterday, I specifically said I am busy doing a shoot. I cannot do it today. I went live. I was there. I was at my stream. I streamed 3.5 hours. I said I can't do it. I had a bunch of meetings. I can't do it tomorrow. I'll try to do it Sunday. Stinky, thank you for the Parasocial Club. Dude, I hate the sentence. Thank you for joining the Parasocial Club. Thank you for upgrading. Thank you for the upgrade. That's maybe nice. Thank you for the upgrade. I like that. He did say he would only go live for Mr. Bean. Thank you, Alex. No one likes that shit anyway. They just want to boss you around. Crack Monkey, the thing is you keep spitting the truth, but nobody's listening. They're going to start waking up. All right, chat. I got to go. I appreciate you all watching today. If you are a part of the Parasocial Club, make sure you vote on what game, book, movie you guys want to watch, read, or play. Submit your forms for the YouTube review. To everybody else, I will see you guys tomorrow's the expectation. I appreciate you watching today. I have a YouTube video hopefully going up later tonight if I'm able to get the thumbnail in time. And that's it. Thank you, Landon, for the upgrade. I'm out. See you later, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good one. Peace. Ramune, thank you very much for becoming a member. Hope you have a good day, Ramune. Goodbye.